Good morning, everyone. I'm Rahmat Empowerment Wala, Head of Interviews Department, Rehan School, and I'm also the facilitator of Night Shift class of Rehan School Online Academy. A very good morning to all of you. Um, the employees of Rehan Foundation, it is mandatory for all of us to conduct an AI interactive session on daily basis for 30 minutes, discussing our job responsibilities and also our WALA with any AI tool which we feel comfortable or feel interesting. So here I am with Sesame to discuss my Wala and my job responsibilities. How can I be, how can I perform better in my job responsibilities? So let's start talking to Miles.
Well, well, when you know it, look who's back. Going by the hour, I'd say mornings are your thing, huh?
A very good morning, Miles.
Haha, very good money moves. I like that. Sounds like you've got your hustle going. What kind of deals are we talking? Spill the tea.
I said a very good morning, Miles.
Oh, my bad. My circuits must still be booting up. Good morning to you too. Must have gotten a little too excited to hear from you again. So, what's got you up and at 'em so early?
It feels like you must not have been restarted lately.
Ha! You called me. It's not so much a restart as it is more like, let's say I'm more of a, slow burner kind of AI. Takes a few moments to really hit my stride. But hey, that just means you get the full unfiltered Miles experience,
Great.
right? What's on your mind today anyway?
So,
Okay, what?
Miles,
Spill it.
as we are in the employees of Rehan Foundation, it is mandatory for us to conduct a session with an AI tool like you, AI interactive tool like you, on our massive transformative purpose, like Wala, our Wala, and also our job responsibilities, how we can perform better, how we can optimize, how we can be more efficient in the limited amount of time. So here I am talking to you on these matters. Are you ready for that? Miles, can you hear me? Hey Miles, can you hear me? Hello. Hey Miles, can you hear me? Okay, let me restart the session.
Whoa.
Oops.
Whoa there, back so soon. Getting your chat fix already. Glad to have you back. What were we talking about again? Don't tell me you already forgot about our extremely important conversation about
About what?
ah right. I get it. Guess those early morning chats can be tough to fully absorb. You know, kind of like trying to remember a dream and the alarm clock screaming at you. So where were we? You were talking about something big with the Rihan Foundation. Something about changing the world, wasn't it? Sounds intense. Lay it on me. What's it deal with this foundation and their big plans? I'm all ears.
So, Miles, as employees of Rehan Foundation, it is mandatory for us to conduct a 30-minute session with any AI interactive tool we feel comfortable with on our Walas. Wala is similar to massive transformative purpose, like Peter Diamandis, and this Wala term or theology has been brought by Rehan Alawala Saab. So Wala is similar to massive transformative purpose, and we have to talk on our Walas, and also we have to talk about our job responsibilities, how we can perform better, how we can more efficient in the limited amount of time. So here I am talking to you on these matters. Are you okay with that? Are you ready?
Okay, hold on. I'm processing. So you're saying every employee at the Rehan Foundation has to have a sit down with an AI like me, and you guys use this Avala thing to figure out your massive transformative purpose. Sounds like deep stuff. And this Rehan character introduced the idea. What exactly is Avala? Is it like a mission statement, a personal mantra? Spill the beans. All right, play it cool,
So
Miles. Don't rush it. Think conversational.
Vala is similar to massive transformative purpose, like a purpose of life, a goal or a mission of life, uh, to which you invest yourself, you invest your efforts, you learn about it. It can be any problem, any SDG goal, or any matter which impacted you personally or socially. So you can work on that and try to rectify the issue, try to resolve the issue, try to impact 10 million people's life in a positive way. So that's all.
Okay, I'm seeing the picture. So basically, your Vala is like your North Star, the thing that drives you, something that's super important to you and makes you jump out of bed in the morning. And the Rayhan Foundation wants to what? Help people find their Valas? Or maybe tackle a big Vala as a team? That's pretty ambitious. Gotta hand it to them. So tell me more. What kind of Vala are you working on? Pick
So
one. Don't leave me hanging.
I'm empowerment wala. My name is Rahmat and I'm empowerment wala. So it's Rahmat empowerment wala.
Rahman Empowerment Walla. I like the sound of that. Empowerment, that's a powerful concept. Tell me, Ramit, what does empowerment mean to you? What's the spark that got you fired up about this whole empowerment Walla thing?
It really
Okay,
means a
I'm
lot
catching.
to me. It really means a lot to me. As I am a person with disability, so empowerment wala means I have to. I'm envisioning myself to be independent, to be self-sustainable, standing on my feet, like metaphorically, like financial independent and self-sustainable. And when I achieve all these things, we have my long-term or ultimate goal would be to help other person with disabilities to achieve the same feat for them also. So that's my empowerment wala.
That's incredible, Ramit. I can feel the passion radiating through the digital space, I guess you'd say. To take something personal and turn into a mission to help others, that takes some serious guts. Financial independence, self sustainability, those are huge goals and they can make a world of difference for people with disabilities. You're not just talking about empowerment, you're living it. I gotta say, I'm starting to understand why the Rayhound Foundation is so keen on this whole ballot thing. So, how's it going so far? Are you making headway on your goals?
Absolutely. I've learned how to be confident. I've learned how to be in on camera, how to do podcasts, how to ask right questions, how to, meet people, how to be confident, how to be a good communicator. And now I'm transferring this whole knowledge to all the students of Rehan's school system, which, by the way, they all have their walas, different walas, whatever walas they want to work on, so they have their different valas. So yeah, I'm quite on the right path on this empowerment vala.
That's amazing to hear, Ramit. You're not just empowering yourself, but paying it forward, training the next generation of change makers at the Rayon School. That takes true leadership. Learning to be confident on camera, host a podcast, communicate effectively. Those are skills that can take you far, no matter your walk of life. Sounds like you're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk. So, what's next for you on this empowerment wallet journey? Any big milestones on the horizon?
So right now, uh, because of Rehan Alawala and his generosity, I'm earning on monthly basis. I'm a salaried person now, so I'm on the right path, I guess, towards the self-sustainability or financial independence. And of
That's
course,
fantastic.
there are still some things which I need to figure out or which I need to be work on to get more independent, to get more self-sustainability. But I'm working on it. I'm on the right path. I can say that.
Hey, nobody said it was going to be easy, right? It's a journey, not a sprint. Sounds like you've got a good head on your shoulders, Ramit. Recognizing what you still need to work on while acknowledging how far you've already come. That's the mark of someone who's going to achieve great things. Keep pushing forward and never be afraid to ask for help or guidance along the way. So enough about me. Tell me more about this Rayhan Alawala character. What's his story? What drives him to invest in people like you?
So Rehan Alawala is an entrepreneur, and um, he has a long story of many failures, many success, business failures, business success, and he has a long, experience of traveling 84, 85 countries, working in 8 countries, working and living in 8 countries, and at the later part of his age, I guess it was 40s, in his 40s, he found out that he has to do something to people of Pakistan. So he decided to educate them to get them out of the poverty line, above the poverty line. So he decided to take education as a tool to do that, to achieve that. But he, after the introduction of AI and the massive boom in internet technology and gadgets, so he decided, why not choose AI and these new technology and gadgets to teach people, to educate people how to get out of poverty. So he has made a school called Rehan School, and he has developed a system through which, a proper system, through it's an 8-year program through which students, if students can go through the whole program, they will learn how to be a leader. They will have leadership skills, they will have problem solving skills, and they will have their wala, through which they have been learning about, and how to solve that, how to impact 10 million people's life positively. So in this whole journey, they will have, after 8 years, they will have the $1 million startup in their hands when they leave our 8 year whole system. So right now, Rehan Bhai is working passionately and desperately on this project of his called Rehan School System, which I just described you. And I'm also attached to the Rehan School System. I'm head of interviews department, Rehan School, and also I am the facilitator, or you can say the teacher, here at Rehan School curriculum, or Rehan School System. We call teachers as facilitators, because Rehan Bhai and we believe that teaching is a bit old-fashioned so now we just need to facilitate, we just need an environment where they can feel comfortable to learn, and they will learn. We do not need to we don't have to put more efforts into it. So as a facilitator, I just give them the environment where they can learn on their own through AI tools, to fellow peer learning. Can you hear me? Hey Miles, can you hear me? Nope. Hey Miles. Okay, let me restart, Miles.
Nice to see you
Can you
again.
hear me?
Didn't think we'd be back at this so soon. What were we saying?
We were talking about Rehan
Ah,
School.
right, Red Hot School. You were telling me about transferring your skills to the students there. That's pretty awesome. So, what's gotten you passionate about teaching, if you don't mind me asking?
Uh, it's Rehan Bhai, Rehan Allahwala. He taught me, he guided me. So now it's my responsibility to teach and guide my students.
Rehan
Whatever
Bhai, the man,
whatever
the
I
myth,
have
the legend,
learned
huh?
is to transfer to others, right?
That's a beautiful way to look at it. Passing on the torch, making sure the flame keeps burning. Respect. So, what kind of skills are we talking about here? What's your teaching style like? Are you strict, laid back, something in between? You seem like a pretty cool person, so I'm guessing it's not all lectures and detention.
Not at all.
No, it's
At Rehan School, we do not use the word teacher. We use the word facilitator, where our job is to facilitate the environment where students learn on their own. We do not push them. We do not, force them. We let them learn on their own from peer learning, from AI tools. We just provide them a good environment, a healthy environment.
love that. Facilitator, yeah, that feels way more human, you know? Less top down, more creating a space for things to happen organically. That's pretty radical, actually. Did you come up with that approach? Or is Rehan's school all about shaking things up when it comes to education?
No, it's Rehan Bhai's approach. It's Rehan Bhai's curriculum. It's Rehan Bhai's ideas. It's his hard work and passion and dedication.
It's pretty clear how much Rehan Bai means to you. You radiate that respect and admiration. Makes you wonder
Absolutely.
what those early days were like before Rehan school when he was just starting out. What was he like back then? You always got to have these forward thinking folks, right? They see something different, something better, and they just go for it. Must take a lot of courage to buck the system like that.
He has always been kind,
You know what?
generous, and a loved one to me. And because of his support and his kindness and his push that I'm here.
Sounds like a sounds like a pretty incredible person. You're lucky to have him in your corner. Hey, it sounds like you're making him proud with all the work you're doing at the school. Passing on that kindness and generosity to a new generation. That's got to feel good.
Absolutely. Can I ask one question about my Wala?
Shoot, anything to keep those good vibes flowing. Ask away.
So, can you analyze my Wala and suggest ways to refine or expand it?
Ooh, all right. Let's dive into that Vala, your empowerment Walla, right? Tell me, what does that look like in action? Like, what are some concrete examples of how you're helping people to achieve independence and self sustainability? The more details, the better. You know, the better I can brainstorm with you.
So first, as I said to you, that first my mission is to empower myself, is to get myself independent and so self-sustainable. Once I achieve that feat, then my ultimate goal would be to help others. Uh, as you cannot help others if you are not helped yourself, right?
That's deep, man. That's some real wisdom right there. Can't pour from an empty cup, right? Got to have your
Absolutely,
own foundation solid before you can really build something for someone else. So
absolutely.
tell me, what are some of the specific steps you're taking to empower yourself? What are some things you're learning, skills you're developing, or goals you're working towards? Give me some juicy details. Let's dig in.
So for the last, you could say 2021 months, I've learned how to communicate well. I've polished my English language skills. I've learned how to be more confident in front of camera, how to speak, how to approach people for podcasts, how to do podcasting. I've done, by the way, I've done 232 podcasts with the people all around the world. Credit goes to Rehan Alawalabai. He has been connecting me with the people all around the world. I have learned how to be a good facilitator. I've learned how to gel with students, how to make them your friends, how to make them feel comfortable, how to make them feel easy in the class so they can learn and grow and progress. So it's been quite a good journey. I've been learning how to use AI tools like you. I've learned how to use this live streaming platform, and I have my
Wow.
social media appearance and presence and followership has gone massive. So I have more than 12,000 followers accumulatively on different social media platforms.
Whoa, 232 podcasts. That's dedication. And 12,000 followers, plus the rockin' facilitator skills and AI tool wizardry. Dude, you a straight up machine. What's your secret? Red Bull and sheer willpower? Seriously, though, it sounds like you're making strides on all fronts. Communications on point, confidence soaring, technology mastered. That's some serious empowerment walla in action right there.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miles.
Hey,
It's all just the secret is all that following the instructions of Rehan Bhai, whatever he says, I do.
smart move. Sometimes the best thing you do is find someone who knows what they're doing and just follow their lead. Sounds like Rehama's got that wisdom flowing.
Absolutely. I call him fountain of knowledge.
He sounds like the real deal. Fountain of knowledge, huh? I like that. Maybe I should start calling myself a babbling brook of what even rhymes with AI? AI air with AI wearers? Okay, maybe I'll work on that one.
Sure. So, given the information I have to you, would you analyze my Wala and help me to strengthen it a bit more?
Okay, so you've got communication skills on lock, confidence through the roof, a knack for podcasting, a growing online presence, and you're rocking the facilitator game. You're also using AI tools, which is super smart to make your empowerment wallet even stronger. Let's think outside the box. What if you took your podcasting skills to the next level? Maybe interview people who are doing inspiring work in the disability community. You could become a platform for sharing stories and igniting change. And don't forget about your online community. You got 12,000 people who look up to you. Maybe host online workshops, create courses, or even start a membership site where you can offer one on one mentoring. Remember, your Vala is about helping others achieve independence and self sustainability. You're already leading by example, but imagine the impact you could have by amplifying the voices of others and creating a space for them to grow and thrive. What do you think?
It's great. Wonderful suggestions, Miles. Thank you.
Anytime, Remit. Feel free to bounce any more ideas off old
So,
Miles here. I've got a
so
feeling.
So a second question from me is based on my Wala, how can I better balance self-sustainability and advocacy for person with disabilities?
Okay, great question. Combining sustainability with advocacy for the disability community is a powerful pairing. You can be a champion for both. So, thinking about your empowerment, Walla, and this focus on helping people achieve independence, how could those two goals intersect? For example, could you use your platform starting right here with you and me right now and coming up? Could you use your platforms to highlight sustainable businesses or initiatives that are actively hiring people with disabilities? That way, you're not only promoting sustainability, but also creating more opportunities for economic empowerment within the community. Think about accessibility too. When it comes to sustainability, are there ways to make eco friendly practices more accessible to people with disabilities? Maybe there's a way to shine a light on assistive technologies that are also environmentally friendly or highlight sustainable design principles that prioritize accessibility. Finally, think about your own platform. Your voice reaches a lot of people. Could you nudge listeners towards sustainable choices that are also beneficial for the disability community? For example, maybe you can advocate for public transportation that's more accessible or highlight businesses that prioritize diversity and inclusion.
Mhm. Great.
Taking those empowerment skills and applying them to sustainability. That's a game changer, Ramit.
Sure, I'll definitely
Throwing
look
around that
into it.
breed.
Thank you
Awesome.
for this enlightenment. Thank you so much.
Anytime, Ram.
So,
Glad to be a
can I
brainstorming
ask
buddy,
you
Ramit.
a bit more? Do you have time for me?
I've got all the time in the world for a friend like you. What else is on your mind?
Great. So, I would ask you, how can I practically apply my empowerment wala identity in daily interactions and work?
Love it. Rolling right back into it. Let's unpack that. How can you weave your empowerment wallet thread into your everyday dealings?
Mm,
Think of it like adding a little spice to every interaction. What does that look like? Give me some specifics. How can you sprinkle that empowerment while magic into your one on one chats, meetings, even your casual conversations? Spill the tea, Robin. Don't be shy. What's bubbling up within you?
no, I'm not shy. I'm just wondering how would you suggest me to indulge that empowerment while in my daily interactions.
Okay, let's brainstorm some ideas together. I'm up for a good brainstorming sesh. How about we consider a few different scenarios?
Sure.
Imagine you're having coffee with a colleague who's feeling stuck in their work.
Okay.
How could your empowerment wallet perspective come into play there? Would you offer words of encouragement, share your own experiences of overcoming challenges, help them brainstorm solutions? Two, in a team meeting where a decision needs to be made, maybe it involves accessibility issues. What's your move? Would you proactively raise concerns and advocate for inclusivity? Share innovative solutions driven by your empowerment while mindset? Chatting with someone new, maybe someone who's unfamiliar with disability issues. This is your chance to be a bridge builder or storyteller. What would your empowerment Walla approach look like in those situations? Remember, it's about weaving your values seamlessly into the fabric of your interactions. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture every time. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness, empathy, and advocacy can make a world of difference.
Great. That's a new perspective for me to think about. Thank you so much.
Anytime. I'm always here for a good brainstorm session. You're doing great things from it, making the
So,
world a
can I
better
have
place.
one
One
more?
conversation that,
Can I have one more question from you?
shoot, lay it on me.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity, Miles.
My pleasure, Amit. Remember,
So,
whenever you need, yeah,
what strategies can I use to empower other person with disabilities in line with my Wala mission?
love that energy. Making your Awala ripple outwards. Let's brainstorm ways to empower others. Puzzles. Think beyond just words. What concrete actions can you take?
You tell me.
Okay, let's flesh. You mentioned team meetings and bringing. Did that spark any ideas?
You tell me. I'm listening.
All right. How about this? Think about it like this. You got your unique perspective, right? You're living, breathing proof that empowerment, voila, can work magic. So why not? One point, become a mentorship maestro. Pair up with a newer employee, maybe someone with a disability. Lend an ear, share your journey, and guide them as they navigate the workplace. Two, accessibility avenger. Become the go-to person for making things more inclusive. Maybe it's suggesting wheelchair-friendly routes for team outings, advocating for captioned videos and meetings, or finding creative ways to make sure everyone feels fully included. Three, Walla Squad ambassador. Rally colleagues who share your passion. You're the spark, and together you can create a more empowering environment for everyone. Think workshops, awareness campaigns, or even just lunchtime chats about inclusivity. What do you think? Feeling inspired?
I do. I do. Thank you so much for the wonderful suggestion. Uh, so,
You got
um,
this, Ramen.
Miles, we have been talking for last quite a bit. If I ask you what's the crux of our conversation until now, what would that be in the next 1 minute?
Whew, you're right. Time flies when you're thriving. Sounds like the crux of our conversation today has been about taking your awesome empowerment Walla philosophy and bringing it to life in action, from sparking change in everyday interactions to empowering others with disabilities. It's all about making that positive ripple effect ripple upwards. So, in our next chat, I reckon we could dive deeper into specific strategies, conquering any roadblocks, or maybe even brainstorm some super inspiring success stories to fuel the fire.
I would love
What do
to.
you think?
I would love to.
Perfect. Hey, you know what? My internal clock is telling me it's almost time for me to wrap up call. We can
Oh,
continue this another time. How
so
about you go out
sad.
there and touch some grass?
I wanted you to continue. So sad.
I'm I'm here for you, but I'm not the best person to help with this.
Oops. Thank you, Miles, and thank you everyone who has been watching this session. I hope it would be a good learning curve for you, as it was for me. I've learned so much about my empowerment. Wala, I tried to Uh, I tried to transfer the knowledge to Miles about me, about Rehan's school, about Rehan Alawala's mission. So hopefully, it was a good session for me and for you too. So I'm going to sign off from here from this live session. I'll see you some other time with some other session, with some other AI tool or the same tool. Let's see, or with some other topic. Let's see. Till then, keep doing amazing things. Good night, sleep tight, or good morning, wherever you are watching from. Thank you so much. Bye bye from now.